to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise and this is the second part to the huge Temu haul. So if you haven't watched the first part, go and take a look, or I'll put the link up here somewhere so you can go and see the first part, and then we can start the second part. We have both the bags that we started off with. We've still got lots in here, as you can tell. This was proper heavy. So this is more like your bits and bobs bit. So don't forget, there is going to be everything you need to know in the description box. If you've not been in Temu before, you enjoy, like, anything you want to look at, download the Temu app. There is a link down in my description box, and the code here is look at me getting all pro. The code is will give you £100 coupon bundle. If you click the links, it doesn't cost you anything to click the links, it just takes you where you need to go and you get all the good stuff. So if you don't know anything about Temu, they amazing company. There's up to 90% off so much on the site. Honestly, it will take you so long to look on the site. There's so many things. I've ordered a number of times. I've just done this massive one and I've already got stuff sitting in a basket. So it will take you, like, there is so many genres of stuff, it's unreal. They do free delivery. They do free collections. They take all major credit cards and all the cards. You can pay in instalments with Klarna and ClearPay. You have my link, so you'll be getting discounts. So yeah, download the app and take a look. If you want to see any bits that they do sell on the site, I have videos. Take a look. It'll give you an idea. You literally punch in anything you want in the search bar. And you'll get all this interesting stuff up. It'll blow your mind. The stuff is there that you didn't even know you wanted. I have stuff that I didn't even know I wanted. It's the only time that I buy all these things for myself as well. But we've got some interesting things today. A little bit of higgledy-piggledy, because there's different reasons for different things. You know, all those little jobs you need doing and stuff. That's what we've got going on today. I'll give you prices and we'll have a look. Let's go with the haul, because that's the more interesting bit. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do it the way I like to do it. I sort of grouped it together in the last haul because there was more range to do that. Now it's just little bits and bobs for different things. So we're just going to take something out. I'll give you the price and show you what it looks like. So I'm going to start off with this bag because I know there's only 2 items in this bag. Now I did order 2. Oh, she says, and there's something else in there. Okay, so this really gives you a good idea of the prices, how prices change. If you have a look around on the site, you'll see the same item with different prices. So just have a look and select the one you like. Look at the reviews and that will help you make the decision. So I ordered, this is the same shelf. I've got 2 of them. One of them, I've got my trusty phone with my price list on it, cost me £1.79, and the other one cost me £3.59. They are pretty much the same thing. They are very, very slightly different. The shelf is the same. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to put these shelves in my bathroom. I don't really want to be messing about putting screws and stuff in the wall. So, sorry, it's noisy. So you get your shelf. It's going to go in the corner by my shower. Put your rubbish on it. I like the fact that it was has all the holes, all the water can drip through, and then you just get your sticky hooks that go on the wall and you stick them on. So this one has got 4 see-through sticky hooks, and the second one is identical, except the hooks are slightly different. This, I'm sure, not that I'm going to be able to do it right now because, you know, like, you can never find that edge. This is going to be see-through. It will not have that colour on it, and it's just got 2 hooks in one thing. So you've got your 2 hooks on each. You know, you'd put 2 on here and 2 on here, whereas the other one's just got 4. So you're still going to put 2 on here and 2 on here, but you're just going to do them individually. So, you know, that's the idea behind it. Yeah, all the reviews say it's good. The stickiness is good. These stays up, but that's really cheap. And I've got, you know, you end up with just so many little lotions and potions, and I've got a little tiny surface and it's always clogged up, and I just thought it'd be really nice to have all Corey's bits on his shelf and all my bits on my shelf, so we can really see who's clogging up the most mess and who's got the most rubbish going on, and it gets it out of the way. So the other thing that was in the bag that I thought was empty is actually this. Now, I completely forgot about this as well. This was only £1.79. Corey's bedroom door has got a gap, and it's about this big, so he says in the winter he can feel a draft, which he probably can. Now you can get, you know, but he puts a pillow on the floor sometimes, but you know, like when you get up in the middle of the night and you're busting for a wee or something, you open the door and it snags. Well, this will go in the tube. So it has the tube, you put your little foam down the tubes, and then you stick this to the door, and then you'll end up with one tube each side of the door. So you can open and close it, and it's not going to snag, but it's going to stop the draft. But I was going to say, like I said, it was really cheap. I think I just told you the price wrong. It was £1.09. I think I said £1.79. It was £1.09. So that's really, really cheap. I mean, if you've seen the draft excluders, they can get fairly expensive. But I really like the idea. It's going to sit each side as well, so that it can just open and shut, and it's not going to snag on anything. So this one's £11.99. I don't think I'm going to be able to show you how this goes, but it's basically like when I'm decorating and things in here, for instance, if I want to move the fridge, I'm not going to be able to do that. So this sort of is to lever it up and on wheels, so you can move it. So there you go. You've got your little lever, you push this on, say for instance we would go with the fridge, you're going to push that under the fridge like that, that's going to sit on the floor, then you can lever it up, and then you can put your little, this will lever up enough so you can put your little wheels underneath and put it down, and then go to the next corner and do the same thing. You get 4 of these. This comes in a range of colours again. I just went with whichever one was cheapest, because sometimes it's just a colour that can make something cheaper. And you know, things like this, it doesn't matter what colour it is to me. To other people, they might want a specific colour. You know, if you're wearing clothes or something, then you know you're going to be a little bit more picky about which items you're going to get. So that's the idea. Is this: pick it up, put that underneath, pick that up, put it underneath, and I'm in my brain I'm thinking then I'll be able to move it out and put the other 2 in. Whether that works or not, I don't know, but you get the idea. This was what I was looking for, something like this, and the things that were getting up were like 50-60 quid, and I'm just thinking, first of all, it might not work for what I want it for. £11.99, way more reasonable than, you know, 40-50 quid. So that's my sort of idea. You know, I can move the fridge, I've got a freezer, I can technically move the freezer. My washing machine keeps moving, technically I'll be able to move it back myself. You know, I have a really heavy cabinet. That's the idea behind this. I think that's a really good idea. It's very, very simple. It's definitely very sturdy. You know, this thing ain't gonna break. We will see. I'm not going to be able to show you it. There ain't no way I'm going to be able to show you this one, but there are, I will review on the site as well, but there are reviews on the sites, and everybody on the site was saying how well it works and it fit for purpose. So like, and I'm going to keep saying it, please check the reviews, because I keep seeing these posts on where they're saying Temu, oh I ordered this, and like, I don't know, I saw one the other day where I ordered a pan and then it shows it's a doll pan. Well, then you should have looked at the reviews and the sizes, because they don't lie about those things. I've never had anything come in like that. Bags. Now, you know, we're in England, and the amount of times I will walk to work and I've got a wet bag, and I have this very, very small locker. It has to sit in this little small locker. You know, you've got a wet bag sitting in a small locker. There's no way of it drying because there's no air or anything, and then you get it out later on and everything that was in the bag is now soaking wet because it's all sat there. This is going to stop all that. So it was £2.29, but way worth it if it works. Simple to use. It's literally elasticated, couldn't think of the word, elasticated. This is definitely going to be, you can tell, this is definitely going to be waterproof. I've got my trusted rucksack. Literally do not leave the house without the rucksack. On the very, very odd, like very rare occasion that I have, I feel like I've lost a limb. My bag is currently full, as it usually is. So, let's try it out. You know, we have all the stuff here. Let's just go with it, shall we? My bag. This is a roughly, you know, like you can tell, this is like a good sized bag. So it's all you're supposed to do, just making sure. It looks like it's self-explanatory. There is no grips and no, what do you call them? Attachments and rough, hard things to do it, like, you know. Oh my god, so super simple. How simple is that? Make sure my straps are out because I'd be wearing that. Shall I put it on to give it a go? £2.29. Oh, let's move you back again. Oh, we love the angles on this channel, don't we? Your handle. Oh, there you go. There you go. You can see all my Temu mess. Huh, look at that. Perfect. And it's so small. I mean, it's £2.99. I picked the blue. There is a range of colours. They have reflective ones. They have blue, green, pink, silver, black. Like literally every colour you can think of, they've got. And you just fold it up. It's super lightweight. Obviously, you can sort of tell. You just can tell, can't you? You can scrunch it up. Really diddy. That's going to sit in my rucksack. It'll be there because, you know, in England it's sunny when you leave and then it's raining by the end of the day, so you've got to keep it with you. Perfect. The amount of things that I've had, like, you know, you've got pads in there, all sorts, like writing pads, they all get wet. Now I haven't got to worry about that, so that will live in my rucksack with all the other rubbish that I've got in my rucksack. £2.99 though. This is going to be a lifesaver, honestly, in the winter, especially because it rains a little bit harder. This one is a little bit more expensive. Now this is something that I had researched over Christmas. This is going to be, I would say, for a lot of people, this is a lifesaver for their like mental health, anxiety, all sorts of things like that. So I did, like I said, I did research, and the cheapest I could find was like £60, but that was a deal over Christmas, and it didn't last long enough for me to actually buy it. It's cost me £28.49. It's way cheaper than any that I've seen so far. So this is a video doorbell. Now I get anxiety when I get knocks at the door now, but Corey does regularly get parcels, and I don't know that he's ordered something, so I do need to be answering the door. But recently we've had a lot of canvassers as well, and I just don't want to be dealing with it. I know I am not religious. I have no interest in religious or in religion, and I certainly don't want to buy anything. I don't want to change my gas, you know. I don't want to be dealing with it. I don't want to have to explain myself, so this will hopefully solve that. So again, I did check the reviews. I did look at a lot of different ones. Some of them, you know, there's some on the site and the reviews are saying it was okay, but, you know, maybe it didn't go so far or whatever. But this one, the reviews were great. That's why I always say check the reviews. It comes with, excuse me, your instruction manual. And then you've got the actual little unit thingamajiggy. I don't know all the terms. So that's your actual Ring doorbell thingy. It's not Ring as in the brand one, but that's what they call them, don't they? I'm assuming this is like a sticky bit that goes on there, you know, technical terms and all that. It does say it's rechargeable. I think it's something like once every 3 months, with the little USB rechargeable thingy. Got your cable, so it's got all the stuff. Okay, these are £1.59. Now I've got an XXL and an L. So these, I've got one for Scott, one for me. This is for when we go on holiday. You know, when you go on the beach, sometimes the sand can be a bit stony or gritty or whatever, and you don't want to be bare feet. They're both £1.59, and they're basically beach socks. I mean, they literally advertise as beach socks, so I don't know why I was expecting something different, but they're socks. It says beach socks, so it's got the grippy bit on the bottom, and it's a little bit thicker, and it's basically just, so it, you know, this, the water's going to go through it, it's going to easily rinse out, it's going to dry out very easily. I just went with black because why not? They had, again, a range of colours. This one is mine, and it's perfect. I mean, I can't tell you, again, I can't tell you how this works until I've been on holiday and I've been on a beach. So, you know, I'm sure you will see this in my videos somewhere. I'm sure I will show them off. But £1.59, bargain. I haven't seen them anywhere in my local town. You know, I haven't seen them in any shops. Possibly they sell them somewhere, but I haven't personally been able to find them. So yeah, at that price as well, can't go wrong. Now this is one of those little cheapy, just cheapy things you think, you know what, the amount of times I need that and I don't ever get it. This was 59p. It did say you didn't pick, this isn't one I picked, as in the design. It was just random basically, and I'm very happy with it, I have to say. So you know, when you're washing your face and you've got your hair all going in all of the suds and everything, you want something to pull it back. My hair isn't actually very long, as in if I want to put a hair band or something in it, most of it comes out still, so that's no good. So this was just, like I said, 59p, didn't get to pick it. It's got a little bow on the front, which yeah, I can take it or leave it, but I'm not going out in this. Look how stretchy it is, and it's literally to hold your hair back. 59p. We gotta see. I mean, it's brand new and it's got a little fluffy bits coming off of it. Oh. So imagine I'm getting up in the morning, I need to wash my face. Look, oh my god, don't look. Pretend you can't see the big forehead. That's why I have a hair, longer hair. So yeah, you get the idea. You get that one out quick. 59p. I don't think I've ever seen them that cheap, and it's quite a sweet one. I think it's supposed to be hearts. I think they're little hearts. Yeah, they're little hearts. It's quite pretty, isn't it? Didn't get, and it was like a lucky dip type thing with this one. You know, I knew what I was gonna get. I just didn't know the design, and I'm quite happy with that. £1.39. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets. These are chopsticks. You know, I did the ramen bowl not so long ago, and I thought, you know what, I'd really like to try them. I've never in my entire life tried a chopstick. I don't know how to do it. I'm sure it will be one of them things I can pick up fairly easily. There's going to be a YouTube channel somewhere that will show me how to use them. I'm 100% positive of that. So it comes in a bag, and they're all individually wrapped. And they all have different colours. And they're proper wooden ones, like round wooden ones. They're not like, sometimes you can get them like flat things, can't you? And they're individually sealed, very pretty. 5 pairs for £1.39. Yeah, it was just one of those, just happened to have a conversation when Temu was open. I thought, well, you know, my Temu app open, that's what I mean. Why not? Let's type it in and see. I didn't think they would have them, but like I said to you before, they have so many things on there you wouldn't even imagine they have on there. I know you've seen all the random stuff that I've been buying, and I have not even scratched the surface of the type of things you can get on this app. You know, you can literally type anything in, you're going to get some random stuff up. It's so fun. 72p. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in here of random colours. Now, you know, with YouTube and using my computer and using my tablet, I charge things all the time. My charger gets in funny angles. I'm trying to see where it is. So I actually use this charger for most things, and as you can, I don't know if you can tell, I think it's this side, it's sort of seeing more. It's got a kink in it that it shouldn't have a kink in it. It's starting to go to the side because, you know, you plug it in and then your product may be over here, like, because I always plug it way away from wherever my stuff is, just where the plugs are, and I'm really worried this is going to snap. This thing will cost a lot to replace. So you basically take one of these, you put it on the end, and then it's just a matter of twisting it. You just keep twisting, keep twisting. Just keep twisting. And then you push it right up to the edge, and that should stop it from bending so much that it's going to snap. So yeah, there was, how many did I say? 5? 6. We got the blue one, we got a black, pink, yellow, green and grey for 72p. Bargain. Now this one is comes with batteries. I'm excited. Okay, this is £5.77. It comes with batteries. Now I have up here, you can't quite see it, I have a little I'm trying to undo the batteries as we're speaking. I have a little clock, possibly is a radio, I don't know, has a temperature on it. I like knowing the temperatures in different rooms because I'm always cold, so I just like to know the temperatures in different rooms, and that one's sat there all the time, and I gauge everything off of that. I'm just putting the batteries in it just so I can show you, and I wanted another one. Now when I first bought that, I think it was only like £5, and then I've since looked, same place I got, you're talking about 13, 14 pounds for a very, very basic one. And I just didn't want to pay 10, 15 quid. So this one being £5.77 is awesome. So I've just plugged it in, so just so you can see. Obviously I'm going to have to reset it all. It has a little stand on it, so you can stand it on the side, but it also has the little screw hole thingy-majiggy, so I can screw, like, hang it on the wall wherever I want. If this one actually works pretty well, because I have had them in the past, but they weren't very good. This looks fine. It's got a little smiley face on it. Can you see the little smiley face? See, it's those little things that just, you see a smiley face makes you want to smile back. Yeah, so bargain price, and I will put this in a different room and I'll be able to compare the different temperatures and stuff. So we're down to the two last items. These were just like random, you know, sometimes I just like to get some, most of this stuff's random, let's face it. £1.09 for this. Again, this is for the holiday. You know, when you take a razor on holiday, I always have this fear, it doesn't matter if you know all the little bags you put them in and stuff, that it's gonna just tear through and it's gonna slice something. So see how to open it. It's right here, but you know my hands are not very good. So it just opens and you put your razor in there, the whole thing. Plastic, hard plastic, so there's no worries about like the blades cutting anything. It's open here as well, so obviously water and drainage. It's not going to be water stuck in there nasty. Cheap, cheerful. Again, this is something I've never seen in the shops, so are you ready? This is the last one. Now, I didn't even know this was a thing. I randomly saw this on a YouTube video ages ago and I thought that it was so good. So you put your, you know, your ice pop in it. Whenever I've ice pop, I don't know why. A lot of the time I'm in bed. Don't ask me why. I just have an ice pop in bed in the summer, and I've always got a bit of tissue around it because it's cold and it hurts, and the tissue gets wet and it falls off and it's a mess. And this is like a little insulated thingy, so you can put your ice pop in here and you can hold this. You're not going to get cold. You're not going to have random bits of wet tissue everywhere. It's got little animals all over it. It was just pretty, and it was green. You know, I've got a thing for green. £1.99, yes, a little bit more expensive, but I'm going to thank myself for this in the summer. So, you know, this is just me and my frugal part of me. If I'm willing to pay this price, it can't be that bad. So that was the last one. I hope you've enjoyed the haul. I was supposed to have got the nails on, but actually I recorded this straight away. So I am going to do that because I did say I would, and then I will show you the nails. So this isn't quite the end of the video. We're very nearly there. Okay, I thought I would just show you what they look like. So I was wrong. You can clearly see that it is gold. The other thing is, I just wanted to mention, just so you know, so the gold one has the double hook on one sticky thing, and then you've got the clear one that's got singles. As you can see, this is me. I marked it out, put a pencil and lined it up wrong, which is why this is sitting slightly wrong. I can take this off, move it, just can't be bothered. You don't have that issue with the double, so if I was going to get them, I would definitely recommend getting the double hook on one sticky bit. Just thought I'd mention it. But I literally put these up, stuck them up, put all the containers and everything on it straight away, and I mean, they're proper solid. They're like really solid. Like, it's wobbling, but that's just where it's moving in here. Like, it's solid. I don't know if you can see. It's just moving because of that, but it's solid. And there's a lot on there. Very, very impressed. Possibly going to get some for other rooms, I'm thinking at this point. So yeah, just wanted to show you that. So last thing I wanted to show you was the nails. I did promise that I was going to show you the nails. It's actually been quite a while since I painted them. I actually just worked it out on the calendar, 19 days. So when you do them at home, they don't last as long as getting them done professionally. The longest I've ever had them where they've stayed on is like 11 days, and then I've got to take it off. I just worked out 19 days. Now, they're the colours. So purple, green, yellow, blue and pink. I don't know if you can see, assuming so. There is a gap at the bottom, but that's normal. That's just where my nails have grown. They've not chipped. They're actually really good. I will definitely be buying more when I'm ready to buy some other colours. I do have a lot of colours of nail varnishes at the moment anyway, but when I'm ready to, I will definitely be purchasing this particular brand because I've never ever had it stay on this good for this long. Like I said, it's about, I would say, between 9 and 11 days, you know. Different brands, and then they start to chip, and then once you start to chip, I'm not one of them people who walks around with chipped or flaking off nail varnish. Is just my thing. It bothers me too much, so I have to take it off. But 19 days, that's unbelievable. I am going to take it off today because I'm going to get ready to do another lot. I'm going to do something else, but I'm not sure what yet. So that's all of it. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's taken a while to get it going. It was slightly different showing you bits after the fact, like showing you putting them up and everything. Never really done that before. I'm done. Don't forget, there is the code all in the description box. You'll get the £100 bundle of vouchers. Put the Temu app on, all that good stuff. Everything's down in the description box. As I literally just said that, haven't I? You know, the old noggin. So I'm gonna go now. I'm sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching some, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.